Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be giving the Angler a try. So I just got this and you're gonna check this out with me as my first time in the game.
Feels fantastic, right? Well, I'd
Okay.
like to see you do a few more. Let's say two?
Alright, well actually I loaded in just enough to make sure that it does actually run. And we missed the first part of this mission and I don't feel like you missed anything. Because I don't feel like I missed anything. So let's pull out our rod. And is it a flaming hot Cheeto at the end of my rod? Oh, okay. You're gonna flail around and smack me in the face. That's okay, I guess. Hold this button back and then move forward. Okay, that doesn't seem hard. Reel and reel and reel and reel. See if there's anything that wants to eat my flaming hot Cheeto. There was a fish over here. If it will make an appearance. Let's do a little cast. A little cast is a big cast. And this water looks so bad. Like everything else is fine. But the water just looks like a pool of
Now we're
Vaseline.
fishing for real. I'd like to see a nice, clean cast. Strike as soon as she bites and reel her in when she's tired.
Okay? So there's definitely some fish the other side of those lily pads. And I know how big that bobber is, but I legitimately cannot see it out there. So unless some water movement happens, I'm never gonna know. A little bit closer so I can actually see what the heck is going on. I don't know if there just aren't any fish or if I just can't see them because the water sucks. I'm gonna have to go to the options and see if I can fix that. Hey, look, fish. Okay, it looks like it's checking it out. Yep, it's checking it out. Didn't strike too early. That was perfect. Definitely a fish there. Too far. Get this a little bit closer. Looks like it's already checking out the bait. Right to her. I don't know what to do. That don't make no sense. That looks fine to me. But as far as I can tell, we've got just a fish in the area. See if we can fix the water real quick. Definitely not the right way. Let's go to video. That's got to be it. Solution good, borderless good, VSync. That's totally fine. Where is? Because let's see what screen space reflections do when I turn them to water detail to. That might be usable. That made ever so slight of a difference. And casting sucks. Should not be this hard to cast. And that was worse than any of those others that I tried, but for some reason, it liked. Hey, here comes a little fishy on the left-hand side. Hope you can see that as well as I can. Yep, it's checking out. if I got it or not. I got it! Oh man, my character looks weird. And yes, that does definitely still look like a flaming hot Cheeto. Let's release that fish.
Congratulations! She's a beauty. The fish here aren't yours to keep, so even if you love her, you gotta let her go.
Catch more fish. Oh, there's a more fish. It's not very quick on the anything. Tension indicator. Okay, I got one of those. Keeping tension in the line. I don't think is going to be a problem. Okay, it's already checking out the... this is far easier than I expected it would be. Strike. The noise. If it wasn't for this fish being so very tiny, I feel like that would have
Can you
been
climb to the top of that lookout tower for me?
possible. Okay, so officially caught a couple of fish. And I figured out how
We're
to...
here to fish, not be fish.
Okay, okay. Just the slightest step out of line and I wonder how deep I can go. Yep, that's not great. Okay, to the tower. I honestly have no idea how to get to my inventory, and that's not great. Okay, I've located a lookout tower, apparently. And those birds definitely did not come from the last theHunter game, because these are bad. I mean, like the textures and stuff are kind of awesome, but like the birds, terrible. Just wonder if I can fish into the lake from there. Yeah, a lot of places to fish though, which is good. Wonder if there's motion blur that I can turn off. It feels like there's motion blur. There is motion blur. Let's turn that off. Yes. For my sand. Oh, that's so much better. Felt like swimming through molasses, trying to turn my stuff.
Golden Ridge Reserve. What's in the name, huh? Well, this one dates all the way back to the late 18th century. French trappers named the park Crête d'Or.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of places to go fish.
Hello, I can see you. Can you see me? Come find me. I'm down
Yeah.
at the outpost.
If you are 60 meters away, I should be able to see you no problem, but apparently I can't. Wonder what happens if I jump off the ledge. Don't take damage. Massive improvement over the last theHunter game. Fall damage was just the worst.
This right here is my pride and joy. The Central Reserve Outpost. This ain't just any outpost. You'll find all the bells and whistles here, like Taylor's Tackles, a brand new shop run by my friend Sophia. Other than that, you'll be able to find notice boards, storage lockers, a boathouse, and a garage for easy access to transportation, plus a flagpole for yourself.
Why do I need a flagpole? Oh, weird floaty glowy thing. Pick that up. It did nothing. Looks like I can get a Jeep-like thing. Voyage Blue Rat. All that. Okay. Very Jeep-like. Very much not a Jeep. Kind of like a Jeep, Land Rover, and an International Scout. Maybe a Hummer. Just made something horrific between the lot of them. See, is there a different view? Please. 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 Any view but this one. Okay, drives just like the ATV in the last theHunter game. Don't like the hold the button thing. See if there's controls that I can set up. There's... I don't know. Back middle mouse. See if we can figure that out real quick. Yep, I'm looking back. Does not seem to gracefully go between the two. Middle mouse does nothing else. So we are stuck in an internal
Nice
view
to put a
of the
fish
truck.
to a face. While you're here, can I interest you in a bargain? How about some bread? It's on the house.
And I'm assuming it's bait. Bread. Cannot click it, have to hit the button. How about bread? Buy more bread? I have all of disappeared. Okay. Bread. Buy.
Now, you won't get far if you don't put your bait on your rod, so give it a go.
Okay, Q for quick menu. And bread. Okay. Why does this character model have so much more work in the character model than the main character? Which I'm going to see far more often. At least I think. 120 meters away. I'm taking the truck thing.
I'll be right here with the bargains.
Oh, I have a question. It needs to be answered. And the answer is I can't. What I wanted to do is I wanted to jump out of the Jeep while it was moving, like I can with the ATV. It does not allow that. Bit of jetty. Learn about drag. There's some buttons at the thing. Hey, Rod.
Try setting your drag higher. Give setting your drag lower a go.
Catch a fish. What do you mean too slow? That was so fast. Okay, well, that's not going to work. Let's see if there are other options for adjusting that. Try accessible cast. Let's just see what that looks like. Oh, massively better. Massively better. So I just hold it until it's at full strength and then it goes. There's some big ripples in the water. I think I can see a fish checking out. Strike to her. Dang it. Okay. Back in about the same spot, and apparently fish don't get freaked out by their lunch disappearing. Part, this is not awful. If I can adjust. Think I got it? Hey, I got a tiny largemouth bass. Okay. Learn about pumping. Okay. Give me a rod opposed to fish swimming in direction.
Alright, now let's try catching a fish with what you know about drag. Try not to let the fish gain too much line by keeping your tension high when you need to.
Where it looks like there's some ginormous fish out there that just are waiting to be got. But it... Well, I couldn't see the fish coming up to it that time. But we'll see. See it this time. They're still just so bad. Do they not know what polarized sunglasses are? Because I feel like they don't know what polarized sunglasses are. And that makes a huge difference when you're looking for fish. Think I see something swimming up to it? It's just the faintest shadow. Still on it. Didn't get a strike.
Okay now, pump it.
Okay. This is definitely working. Is this cheat mode? I feel like this is cheat mode. That's not cheating. It does not get me any fish any more faster. Pull for a little bit, and then reel for a bit. Pull for a little bit. I think that's what they intended anyway. There we go.
That's another beauty. You're a
That is
natural.
the
And
exact
finally,
same fish, but it
it's been a
scores
pleasure,
more.
but Taylor's Tackles needs me. Go check in with the warden, and don't forget to drop by.
Okay. Well, I don't know who the warden is or where the warden is. 137 meters that way. Let's take the truck. Big fish. I want the big fish, but for some reason the big fish ain't. I'm only getting those itty bitty largemouth bass. I think we're just gonna use a crash
Well,
into
I think that you
everything
got my message.
all the time
Welcome to the
method
reserve,
of getting places.
Buckaroo.
Okay, help Clayton preserve the reserve. Okay. By reporting objects of interest, plant species, disease-infested trees, or tourist attractions that I find.
First up, Buckaroo, here's your
Oh,
bread.
what is wrong with his teeth?
Oxeye daisies are the thorn in the side of sweet
Um,
Mother Nature. Pale, mangy weeds.
I don't
Can't
know
miss them if
what
you
you've
wanted
been
to.
eating or drinking,
Now for
but
the butter.
stop.
Engelmann's
It's
spruce
bad.
beetle infestations. Horrible little creepy crawlies that'll rip a forest apart in a flash. And finally,
Man,
bread
they're
and
just
butter ain't
horrifying.
squat to a big, sizzling hunk of meat. Personally, I reckon bones are useless without tasty flesh attached. But them tourists love a crusty stegosaurus, so keep a lookout. Don't go out of your way, but if you're fishing and you spot one, let me know.
I don't like you. You're terrifying. I've seen far more lifelike NPCs in like early 2000 Fallout game. Terrifying. Okay, what? Is that in my journal? Is it the watermelon? Oh, okay, there's salt. Where's the watermill? Oh,
Gorgeous
they're
day
all over
out
the
there. Not that I get to enjoy it much, but
Okay, you
I
can
feel
be
a
quiet
little
now.
gorgeous.
Thank you. Okay, we're 1.6 kilometers away. So off we go, because I am not running that far because I am lazy. I'm gonna see how many things I can. Oh, the message broke my card. The mirrors in this game are exactly as bad as the water. Actually, they're worse. Which is kind of impressive, though, if I'm being totally honest. How are your mirrors that bad? It's not like I'm using them, and you did give me a handy-dandy button to not see where I'm going. Yep, this drives like the ATV, except it's more sea-sickening. I don't usually get motion sick of any kind, but this game is trying its best to get me there. There's a turn over here. Seems like that was the right direction. Despite hearing sheep and seeing signs for bison, I'm seeing shockingly few of both of those things. Oh, we got some air. We're gonna have to come back and see how much air we can get. Had my hopes up for half a second when I saw that rock because I thought it was a buffalo. But no, it was just a weirdly shaped and shaded rock. Only 500 meters out. We've made it most of the way here. I wonder... Oh, and the sign. At least it doesn't take damage. That is always a good sign. I don't know what speed limit is, but it's got distance in kilometers, but speed in miles per hour. The signs have been so blurry trying to read them as I go by that I honestly can't tell. Let's crash into it.
He's still sucking my nightmare and yours, the watermelon. This ain't the same kind of corpulent blood guzzler you use for bait, though. This parasite slurps away at the very ground you stand on. Unlike its just as evil twin, the sawmill, this piece of work is allowed to keep working, which makes its work that much worse. I just hope this thing stops spinning before the world does. If I'm around to see it, all the better.
Oh, I think I have broken our vehicle. Have I wedged it? I have wedged it in there. Oh, I could always go get another one, I think, probably. 0 out of 10 for the off-roading, because bad. It's just so bad. I can't climb the rocks in what's obviously supposed to be a Jeep. Very bad copy of a Jeep, but supposed to be a Jeep nonetheless. Alright, well, we got a train up there and Ghost Town to explore, but we've been at this for a little bit, so I think we're probably gonna pick up with the Ghost Town in the next one, because yeah, it's a hot mess. But anyways, well, it looks like that's going to do it for us today, guys. I wanted to say thank you for hanging around this long. If you did and you haven't already hit subscribe, please do. Just so you don't miss out on any of the other cool stuff coming on down the road. If you'd like to hang out with us, please hit us up on Discord. Link is in the About section on the channel, or you can go to discord.wonsnot.com, and I will see you guys in the next one.